The pupils at St Michael's Primary School in Ballyfermot have been working hard in their school garden. Ian is visiting St Michael's to see what progress has been made in the garden since his last visit.
I'm pleasantly surprised. All their beds are prepared and dug, and most of them are seeded for the spring and the summer season. They have potatoes up, another potatoes in, and the perennial stuff's doing fine. Or you see behind us the orchard and the fruit bushes and stuff are all blossoming, and yeah, it's great.
The pupils in first class have been learning about the life cycle of the frog.
After the tadpole, what do we have? Patrick.
And the froglet.
The froglet. Can anybody tell us a little bit about the froglet? Because lots of things happen to a froglet. Well, Shakira.
They tore their back legs.
They get their back legs first. Then what happens to them? Cherie.
Then we get the front legs.
Their front legs. And then something strange happens to them as well. Jake?
They suck in their tail.
They suck in their tail into their bodies. And one more.
Teachers are permitted to bring frog spawn into school ponds under a special licence from the National Parks and Wildlife Service. First class is being allowed to introduce frog spawn into their pond today.
Well, we basically focused on project-based work, which is group work, and they were investigating and writing about it. So I had books and photographs and posters, so it meant them going off themselves, so it's taking the responsibility on themselves to put together a project and writing about it. But you can also integrate it into maths, because there's a frog song about them jumping off a log, and it's all subtraction, and then music as well, and a lot of artwork as well was done based on the project.
We're going to just let the waters merge so that gradually, this way the tadpoles don't get any shock. You know, they don't get any shock, they just keep moving from one. I'll probably take this lid off so you can see better. Okay, and we're just going to let the water merge and gently let all the tadpoles go out. Now we probably won't actually see them go because there's loads of pondweed in there and everything.
Because they're only little. There's pondweed. Because they're only little. Where's the tadpole?
They're all in there now. Gone to their new world, their new pond.
Oh, they have lots of ears.
The comfrey plant plays an important role in the organic garden. It contains high levels of all the nutrients for plant growth: nitrogen, phosphorus and potassium. Ian wants to show the pupils how to use comfrey to make liquid feed for the vegetables in their garden.
Yeah, what they're going to do is they're going to slowly rot in the water. And when they rot, they're going to release the nutrients in the leaves, all the goodness in the leaves into the water. And then you can take this water and feed it back to the plants in your vegetable beds, okay? Take small amounts of the water from this, put it in your watering can, and then like you normally do, fill the watering can up from the rainwater barrel, and it'll be very, very smelly. It gets really pongy, this stuff, but it's really, really good for your garden and for your plants, okay?
Nettles can also be used to make an excellent liquid feed. As the garden has developed, more pupils are enjoying the benefits of working outdoors.
It's hands-on, so obviously it's going to be a relief for anyone. I think it's like therapy, being out in the garden, working with your hands, out in the fresh air. There's very definite results you see in gardens. You know that if you plant something and see it growing, you've achieved something, whereas it mightn't be so easy for some of those children in the classroom trying to solve maths problems, or you know, it can be demoralising for them. So there's a sense of achievement in looking after their own plots and coming out, getting work done and keeping people happy that way.
Space is often an issue with urban school gardens, and St Michael's is no exception. The Green Team see this as a challenge that can be easily overcome.
You don't need a huge amount of space to grow anything. And a lot of these schools have microclimates where it's very hot, and you can actually grow very interesting things in very small spaces. So really it's just learning a few basic techniques and realising that you can either grow in containers or, even better still, dig up your concrete. So there's a lot of space in a lot of schools that is sort of ignored, neglected around the corner, which could be used very productively.